It's football season, baby. Let's go. All right. So here we go. The Dallas Cowboys playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, kicking off the season. Last time we seen some football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the Kansas City Chiefs, um, getting Tom Brady his seventh Super Bowl. Kansas City had no offensive line, so Tampa Bay defense took over. It was a lot of penalties in that Super Bowl that cost Kansas City some opportunities to score points. There was a lot of pass interference call that allowed Tampa Bay to get points. But all in all, Kansas City had no offensive line, and Tampa Bay defense stepped up and battled Mahomes. Didn't give him no time to throw. It created a lot of pressure. And when you have pressure, you don't give your receivers or tight ends a chance to get downfield and get open. And in the Kansas City Chiefs is a explosive offense who like to do that. So therefore, when you have no offensive line and you're facing a team with a pass rush, it doesn't allow your offensive system to develop. Okay, so what I'm saying is, if I gotta run a 15-yard post route and my tackle can't hold the defense line for 2 seconds, well, there's no time to get it there. Okay, and so that was basically happened to the Chiefs. Their offense line cannot stop Sue, Shaq Barrett, JPP. You know, that's a tall task for anybody. So that's what happened to the Chiefs. And you seen the Chiefs went out this offseason, got some offensive linemen. They tried to protect Mahomes, keep him in the pocket. But the crazy thing about it is, I think Mahomes is more dangerous outside the pocket. He's gonna come back and have a vengeance this year. But back to subject, protection is really important. They say the most important position in football is quarterback. False. The most important position in football is the team. You see plenty of years where you see the rookie quarterback, on a team, not a rookie quarterback, a young quarterback, goes with a team that's already developed to a Super Bowl. Because, you see they already have the pieces in place. So only thing they're missing, is a quarterback to take them over the top. You can't just have a quarterback and no team to get over the top. That's not how it works. The greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady, left New England to go to a team that was put together so he could take them to the Super Bowl. If it was just about the quarterback, Tom Brady would have stayed in New England. But it's about the team. So he left New England to go to a better team in Tampa Bay so they could win a Super Bowl. It cannot be, no one player can be the best in the team sport, because I need you, you need me, we need each other. That's in essence a team. You can't, one person can elevate everyone else, but one person can't carry a team. You need everyone else. The best part about a team is when someone else goes down, my teammate, my brother, can pick me up and help carry the way. That's a team. This ain't the Olympic. I mean, this ain't just this ain't just a one sport Olympic. This ain't just you competing by yourself. You compete with other people. There's other key components that contribute to the outcome of your success in football, basketball, any team sport. So this theory of one person being the best, they need to throw that out, because it really ruins sports. It ruins sports. So stop that. So let's get into the game. The Dallas Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, Jalen Smith, C.D. Lamb, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, Michael Parsons, Tredavion Diggs, Anthony Brown. We got rid of Rougier, so Ezekiel Elliott, feed the beast. You know what I'm saying? The Cowboys addressed the defensive side of the football this offseason. They're a young defense, but they're flying around. The one thing I did notice in preseason about the Dallas Cowboys is effort. One thing that translates from preseason to no season to practice to the one thing that translates from practice to preseason to OTAs to to the regular season is effort. And you can see in the preseason, this group had a lot more effort and a lot more heart. And they really didn't give up a lot of points. You know, effort is something that translates everywhere. And so I think that effort will translate to the regular season. And what that effort means, you know, you got 11 guys flying to the football. When you have 11 guys flying to the football, good things will happen. It's not always about stopping the offense. It's always about whenever they catch the ball, you got to make a tackle. You got to force a fumble. You can't allow them to get more yardage than what they have already gained. So I see the Dallas Cowboys defense coming out, getting after the passer. I see Dan Quinn blitzing, turning up the heat a lot on Tom Brady, and then playing like a cover three on the back end to keep Godwin and Mike Evans for sure. Mike Evans, you know, don't give them no one-on-one opportunity. And when they do get one-on-one opportunities, Diggs gonna have to make a play. Anthony Brown gonna have to make a play. We're just gonna have to, you know, have our corners make plays in one-on-one coverage, which I don't think we should put them in that situation because it's a tall task to ask anyone to call the guard Michael Thomas one-on-one. I mean, not Michael Thomas, I'm sorry, Mike Evans is the man. So that'll be hard. In Dallas, get back to running the football. Everyone want to see Dak throws for 300, 400 yards. That's not winning football. That is not how you win. The Dallas Cowboys had the most success Dak's rookie year when you ran the football and then you complemented the run with play action passing passes. I'm not saying Dak can't pass it all over the yard. He can't. But Dak passing it all over the yard doesn't get us wins. And we want to win football games. So, with that being said, we need to establish the run game. I'm expecting a big bounce back season for Zeke. I'm expecting Ezekiel Elliott to lead the league in rushing. I'm expecting Zeke to get about 1,800 yards this season, 15 touchdowns, you know, maybe like 700 yards receiving. And I expect Dak to throw for around, maybe probably around 4,000 to 3,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, maybe like 7 picks. But that's okay. You know, he don't have to have catastrophic numbers for us to win. You know, if we got the time of possession, you know, Zeke gets 100 yards, Tony Pollard gets like 40, maybe 50 yards, you know, keeping Zeke fresh. And then Dak only has like 280 yards, maybe 270, 300 yards a game. That's complimentary football. We're keeping our defense off the field this young. You know, we're keeping our offense on the field. We're making their defense tired. Okay? And that's how you wear down the team. First quarter, you run the football, you mix in play action. Second quarter, that defensive line, them linebackers, not going to be as fast or as quick because you're wearing them down. Fatigue is a real thing, and it starts to kick in. Okay? So, therefore, if anyone watches Ezekiel Elliott, the way he runs football, he's a power runner. When Zeke first got into the NFL, he was a track running back. And a lot of people, no one realized this. Ezekiel Elliott evolved his running style. He went from a home run back to a power back, meaning I don't want to just hit for 60, 70. I'm going to get 5 here. I'm going to get 3 here. I'm going to get 7 there. I'm going to get 8 here. That's ground and pound football. It's not always break off and break away. You got to have a game plan and a strategy. So I see Dallas coming out and establishing the run. I expect Michael Gallup to show out. Amari Cooper will be the best receiver in football this year. Amari Cooper will be the best receiver in football this year. And then his receiving core, man, his buddies, man, what we going to call them? 3 Musketeers, baby. Amari Cooper, C.D. Lamb, and Michael Gallup. And I'm telling you, them boys are ready to play. Gallup is an emerging superstar. C.D. Lamb is an emerging superstar. And I see Gallup and C.D. Lamb all having good games. And I see Amari Cooper having a huge game that's going to break it away. And I just don't see a blowout because that's not how Dallas plays. Dallas is not the type of team that's going to come out, throw it. So these blowouts, people don't know football. Dallas is a run-first football team. And if you watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when they became successful, they run the football. So this blowout that people talk about, like, man, on these networks is ridiculous. Like, I don't see how it's going to be a blowout when these teams run the football. And running the football kills a clock. So I don't see no blowout. I think Tampa Bay will come out, be aggressive. I think the defense will try to test that. I think they'll come out, send some blitzes, and get burnt with the blitz a few times. I think Zeke is going to gas them. I think Zeke is going to get like 125. But here's a plus side for Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a Super Bowl champ. They're returning all their starters. They have Tom Brady. They have Mike Evans. They have Chris Godwin. They have Antonio Brown. And don't forget about AB. AB is still a monster. They got playoff Lenny. You know, they're stacked. They're bringing back. I think they're going to come out explosive. I think they're going to come out in the first quarter. And I think the first quarter will be back and forth. I think second quarter, the pace will speed up. And I think right going into halftime, it'll slow down. And I think the Cowboys will capture that momentum and then dictate the time of possession in the second half. And we should have, I got the score being 17-10 and a half. And then I got, in the second half, I got Tom Brady making one mistake, throwing a pick, either to Parsons or to Diggs. He throws a pick to Parsons or Diggs. And I have Dallas, pulling it out. I have the Cowboys winning 31-17, going into Tampa Bay, upsetting the Buccaneers on a Super Bowl ceremony, the ring ceremony. Just because you lose one game, it doesn't dictate the season. And just because Jack Martin's a huge beat. I wish he was playing. But I think Dallas still have enough pieces on offense to come out and to keep Tampa Bay on their toes and to establish the running game, to open up the pass. So I got the Dallas Cowboys upsetting the Bucs for sure. Dak Prescott coming out having a field day. Ezekiel Elliott really showing the league that he's back. Ezekiel Elliott, one of the best players in the league, and he's gonna show it. And he's gonna rush for like 125, 130 on 25 carries. Zeke's gonna have a huge day. And, for all the Cowboy haters, it's okay, Everyone hates the Cowboys. And what I don't understand is why hate the fans of the Dallas Cowboys for having a belief that you don't have in your team. They're like, oh, they think every year they're going to the Super Bowl. So what? Like, you're supposed to believe in your team. You're supposed to have faith. You're supposed to think of the impossible. That's what a fan is. Anyone who says, well, I don't hate the Cowboys, I just hate their fans. You sound stupid as fuck. That's like saying, I don't hate you, I just hate, the people who support you. Makes no sense. In essence, it's the same thing. And one thing that do got to stop. Everyone says, Cowboy fans keep bringing up the 90s. Well, look, when y'all start bringing up Michael Jordan, who played in the 90s, Cowboys fans start bringing up their success. They both happened in the 90s. So, when Michael Jordan goes, the Cowboy fans will go. But until that day comes, Cowboy fans going to stay right here. They're going to stay right here. I got the Cowboys going into Tampa, upsetting it. Get your job done. 31-17, Dallas.